So I'm gonna get all suited up. I'm in this hot room, but I'm gonna put my coat on, and I'm gonna put my nice warm fur hat on, and then I'm gonna step outside, and we're gonna take a look at what happens to my body heat when I go outside. And we're gonna see where heat escapes, what part of my body. We're gonna check and see if heat rises all the time. Heat follow a different path sometimes. Ready? I hope you're ready with that thing. Take a good photo. I don't want to be out here standing in the snow for an hour.
All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take a thermal image of Chet standing in the snow.
Ooh.
And
can you get my whole body so you can compare?
First thing I'm doing is I'm getting a good...
Man, by the time you're ready, it's going to suck all the heat out of my body.
I'm working on it. Okay, I got to back up and get his whole body.
Getting pretty cold here.
I'm working on it. 1, 2, 3. Picture is right there. But
One
now
more,
what
my
we
feet
need to
not in
do-
the snow maybe? Just in case, that way you can see my feet better maybe? I don't know.
Yep.
Ooh.
Just a second.
It's not feeling good.
1, 2, 3. Okay. But one more interesting thing is now
like to go
step
inside now.
aside. Yeah, wait.
What?
So, wait.
You take a picture of my foot now or
No,
what?
no, no. Oh, wait.
What do you want me to do?
You just moved your foot. Wait,
Oh,
just a
sorry.
second. Just keep standing a second. Just, now move that foot. Move your 2 feet sideways. Yeah, like
you can
that.
see the heat on the ground still.
So, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go in now.
Okay, let's go in now. Okay. Well, that was an interesting experiment. Let's go see the results. So, Chet, you want to see the results of
let's check it out.
what happened? So, you can see here in the picture, well, first off, you're losing a lot of heat in different parts of your body, the parts that weren't insulated.
Mm-hmm.
And you see there where you're standing in the snow. Well, here's the next picture. That's where you were standing. And so in this thermal image, the brighter parts are hotter, as you know, and the darker parts are colder. So in that snowbank where you had just been standing, it's brighter than it was in the spots that you weren't standing.
So it's still warmer than the surrounding snow because it was heated by my feet.
And here's a closer picture of your feet on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can see in the places that you had been standing, it's brighter than where you hadn't been standing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because the heat was going not up, heat wasn't rising, but it was going down
Where it was colder.
because of conduction.
Mm-hmm.
So heat doesn't always rise.
Not always.
Interesting. So energy can be transferred in 3 different ways. You can have conduction, you can have convection, and you can have radiation. So what we saw with Chet outside and what we can see when we were talking about does heat rise or not. Well, when heat conducts, when his feet were on the ground, the heat was conducting out through the ground. So now we have to talk about convection and radiation. So convection is what people think of when they talk about heat rising. That's in the air, that's in a gas or in a liquid. When you heat up the water on your stove, the stove heats it from the bottom, the water at the bottom heats up, and that heat rises. And in the air, when you have your wood stove near the ground, the air around the wood stove heats up and that heat rises. So we know convection is the energy moving through a gas or a liquid, and it does rise. It convects. And we know that heat doesn't necessarily rise when we touch something because it conducts. But what is radiation? So radiation is a bit different. So we're going to try something out here. I've never done this before, so it's an experiment. So what we're going to do, we're going to use our thermal imaging camera, and we're going to plug in this light. And we're going to shine the light at the wall. And the question is the wall going to get warm? So what I'm going to do is, I'm having some difficulty focusing. But okay, there we go. It's not the most focused, but we'll save that picture. Now we'll turn the light on. And we'll just let it rest there for a moment. And we'll see if we can warm up this area at all. And we're not touching it. And this, I believe, is a 60-watt incandescent bulb. We're going to take a look over here, and there it is.
A little farther back there, buddy.
Well, okay.
Still shows.
Yep, still shows the difference.